Well, hello and good morning. Very good morning to everyone who is joining this live and everyone who will be watching it later. This is Quizzing with Members live, which means we do quizzing, we do it with members. When I say members, it means exhaustive members of our channel who are spread all over the world. We're lucky to have members from all over the world. And when we say live, it means this is live. This is live as I speak. I'm right here. There's no like edited version later or anything. This is the fourth session that we are doing. We follow a very simple format as of now, which is we do a quick prelims with all our members who are online, and then we pick four members and they join us live, and we do it live with them. That's it. That is it. People have already joined in the chat. Let me say hi to all of them: Akanksha, Anshul, Pavan, Shyam, Khandoba, Pavas, Anshul, Abhishek Vats, Pranshu, Ankit, Harsh, Farhan, Akriti, Siddesh, Pranshu. Yeah, Pranshu is here. Pratmesh. Okay. What do I need to announce before this? Nothing much. There's lots of stuff happening on the channel in case you're following. Anyone can quiz finale will come out tomorrow morning, IST, Sunday morning. Mahabharat finale. Oh my God, I can't believe we didn't plan this, but both Mahabharat and ACK finale, 106th episode of the Mahabharat, will go live on Tuesday, and that'll be the end of the series after 2 years, more than 2 years. And quizzing with members will continue. Uh, that's it. Those are the two, three main things we are doing here. Uh, and That's it. We have a membership program, which I am the most excited about. I'm always, as I've said it often, most excited to do things with members because, again, we get to quiz with so many different people from all over the world. And we are trying to do more and more with our members. We have so many WhatsApp groups that keep me occupied personally. I don't know about the other members. They're very exciting where we talk about food and books and TV shows and movies and all of that. We are doing a bunch of things with our members. We did an anyone can quiz finale run with our members last night, and I'm meeting a few members, one or two members tomorrow evening in Delhi in person. So yeah, lots of exciting things happening. Um, can't wait to binge watch Mahabharat tomorrow. Says Sham. Sham, please binge watch because we again exhaustive member. You need what do I say? Exclusive news about the channel. So the there's some changes that might happen with the series. So watch it soon before it goes off air. Best podcast there is on Mahabharata. Thank you, Abhishek. You've been very kind throughout this series. Thank you, thank you. Abhishek Saluja is here. Started watching quizzing with member 65 as soon as I woke up, and now this. What a quizzing weekend! Absolutely, there's absolutely love the whole. Thank you, Pavan, for your kind words. Better than DD version when I was growing up. Thank you. Next up, Ramayana, we'll see Pratmesh. We're trying to do a bunch of things on this channel because, yeah. Okay. Sindhu Putra ho to Ganga Putra ho to beh jao, I think, Abhishek. That's the reel that's getting on our timelines now. This is the third quiz since I woke up today. Khandoba says, okay, cool. So if you're all ready with your fingers and brain and everything, let's start the finale. We'll do a quick prelims. Let's start with the PPT. I hope all of you in the chat can see this. Live Quizzing with Members, episode 4, 20th September 2005, IST. Good morning again. It's too early in the morning, for me at least. But hope wherever you're joining from, it's a convenient time for you. Four, four questions. Obviously, QM decision is final. Top four fastest will be selected for the final. So I would urge all of you to keep your mic ready, your uh, camera ready, and all of that. So there's no delay. Once we start the quiz, you can join us quickly. Just 1 second. I'll also open the chat on my phone so that we can start the prelims. Okay, cool. Shout out to Sushant and Anshuman. Anshuman is back. Anshuman and Sushant, two of our best quizzers. Let's do it. Okay, already. Jai Mata Di, let's rock. Says Siddesh. Yes. Jai Mata Di, let's rock. Question number one. It began during the First World War when the Cellu Cotton Company developed a crepe paper gas mask filter. In the 1920s, the product was modified into the menstrual pad Kotex. A further modification of the original crepe paper made it thinner and softer, and the resultant 1924 product was called Dash, looking at a one word answer, and marketed as a cold cream remover. A cold cream remover. It is a registered trademark of Kimberly Clark, Big Clue, applied to products made in 78 countries. Okay, amazing. On the in the prelims, we are trying to have as many different kinds of questions as possible. Basis your feedback, this is what we have gone through. The first question in today's prelims is a brand question. You just have to give me the dash, which is one word blank, bunch of hints, paper gas mask, started as menstrual pad, then became thinner and softer, started as a cold cream remover. Now it's something that all of us have seen. It's a trademark of Kimberly Clark, Big Clue, and seen in many countries, including India, the US. Okay, now the answer, of course, is Kleenex. Okay, that's the answer we were looking for. And in the chat, the first person who got Kleenex is Pavas. Okay, so Pavas, well done. Pavas Bhasin got Kleenex. Prathamesh. Okay, so Pavas and Prathamesh. Shyam Gopal. Okay, and Shyam. These are the three people who got it before anyone else. Pavas, Prathamesh, and Shyam. Harsh, you're also right. Akriti, you're also right. Kleenex. Pavas, Prathamesh, and Shyam. Well done. Cool. We'll go to the second question now. Second question. They are India's most successful startups that not only have achieved profitability but have also crossed the 100 crore revenue mark as of last FY. Each of these companies have been founded within the last 15 years and stand out for their remarkable growth and impact. How do we know them together? Again, what I was saying in the last question, different kinds of questions. It was a brand question. Now, this is a question which is a term. So one word is completely fine. One word term for which can be used to refer to India's most successful startups that have achieved profitability. They've also crossed 100 crore revenue mark, and founded in the last 15 years. And of course, they stand out for their remarkable growth and impact. How do we know them together? Okay, the the answer, of course, is Indicons. Indicons. And in the chat, the first person who got it is Akanksha. Okay, well done, Akanksha Sinha. Second person who got it is Anshul. Okay, this today is a tight prelims. The tightest prelims we've seen. No names repeated so far. Akanksha, Anshul, and Abhishek Vats. These are the three names so far. Okay, okay. These are the top three names: Akanksha, Anshul, and Abhishek Vats. Siddesh, you're also right. Siddharth Gaur, you're also right. Ankit Jain, Harsh, Pavan, Pavas, you're all right. Okay, cool. Question number three, looking at a three-word answer. I repeat, question number three, looking at a three-word answer. Based on Stephen King's 1982 novella The Body, the film is set in the fictional town of Castle Rock, Oregon in 1959. The film's title is derived from the 1961 song of the same name by Ben E. King, which plays during the film's closing credits. The Oscar nominated urban drama Boys in the Hood has several direct references to the film, including a trip by four young children to see a dead body and the closing fade out of one of the main characters. Which film is this? Again, like I said, I'm repeating it only because if you're a experienced quizzer or a nerd, you will see pattern with different question. Like first question, brand Kimberly Clark, direct connect. Paper Kimberly Clark will give you that. Second, one term that comes to your mind. But this one, you might not have heard of the movie, but there are enough clues hiding in the question to guide you to the movie. If you're into lit, maybe the Stephen King clue can lead you there. If you're into music, then because personally for me the biggest hint is the Benny King 1961 song, three-word song from Benny King in 1961. And then an extra clue. If you're not into either classic songs or literature, then there is a Boys in the Hood reference as well. Three-word answer. Let's look at the chat now. Shyam Gopal, well done. You're the first person who's repeated. So most likely, Shyam, you're in. Please fix your mic, fix your camera. Uh, this is my prediction. So Shyam, well done. Shyam, also music is your forte, if I remember correctly. Okay. So Shyam, second was Rishabh. Okay. So Rishabh. And third was Harsh Snehanshu. Oh my God. New names, new names, new names, new names. Okay. So Shyam, Rishabh, and Harsh. These are the top three names for this question. All of you are right. The answer, of course, is Stand By Me, also used in Ra.1 a few years back. In the night, mm, Dildara, Dildara, Ye Ratti. That song also sampled Stand By Me. Khandoba, you're right. Pavas, Abhishek Saluja, Akriti, Akanksha, you're all right. And Aditi, I think you're also right. Okay. Now comes the fourth question. Okay. Fourth question, which is the last question of the prelims. Shyam, you are in. In the fray still are Pavas, Prathamesh, Akanksha, Anshul, Abhishek Vats, Rishabh, and Harsh in that order. Last question. She captured attention for practicing what many called politics of empathy, steering focus toward well being over mere economics. Coming from a modest upbringing in a rural town and the daughter of a police officer, she rose swiftly to lead her party in her 30s. In 2023, she chose to resign with a rare honesty, saying she lacked the fuel for another election fight. Her reflections now appear in the memoir, A Different Kind of Power. Who is this leader? Again, this is one of those very classic direct quiz question. Uh, 2023, 20s, leading party in 30s. Bunch of different clues. Let's see. Uh, okay. Not Kiran Bedi Abhishek. Uh, okay. The three top people, and this I have to use my QM this thing. Okay, this is again for new quizzers. Let me just reaffirm something that when it comes to answering question, unless otherwise stated, the surname is enough. I repeat. So this is a not my rule. There's an international quizzing rule for decades now. With if unless stated otherwise, the surname is enough for an answer. Okay, remember that. So the first person who I see right on the chat is Aditi. So Aditi, well done. Aditi Bapat. Uh, then, okay, Siddesh, well done, well done. Siddesh and Pavan. Okay. All of you rest. Whoever said Pratmesh, you are right. Akansha, Khandoba, you are all right. The answer is Jacinda Ardern. Okay. Cool. Cool. All right, guys. As we often say, earlier we used to randomly select members. Now we have prelims, so we get some sort of a thrill of whatever we call it, fastest finger first, etc., etc., etc. So we have four people now, but we'll have more and more people, of course, in every quiz. Uh, this is the this is the third stream this week, this month, I think. Let's see who all have already been here this month. We did a quizzing with members on 13th September, which was attended by Abhishek Vats, Ankit, Khandoba, and Meghna. Then we did an engineers quiz, which had Arjun, Kartike, and Shubham. Today, of course, Shyam Gopal, you are in. So, Shyam Gopal, uh, okay, wait, let me check the second question. My bad if I missed something. But CAG has raised a question, so I'm going back to the second question again. Um, oh, I might have ignored your answer, Rishabh, in the bunch of unicorns that entered the chat. So yeah, Rishabh, you're also in the final. So please keep your mic ready, camera ready, everything. And so Shyam and Rishabh, you're in, and purely in terms of the order, Pavas and Prathamesh, you're also in. So Pavas, Prathamesh, Shyam, and Rishabh, I'll see you in the final within next 30 seconds, 1 minute. I repeat, Pavas, Prathamesh, Shyam, and Rishabh, I will see you in the final right now. Okay. And yeah, let's do it. Let's do it, guys. Very excited to host the final now and to see four of our amazing contestants join the final. And the rest of you, of course, if you are an exhaustive member of our channel, we are trying our best, as you know, to have as many quizzes, as many opportunities for all of us. If you are watching it later, then great, no stakes, just enjoy. Okay, so we are now just waiting for Pavas, Prathamesh, Shyam, and Rishabh, who got a wild card entry. Okay, okay. What else? Let us see the chat, and then while we wait for the finalists, where is the chat? Okay, where is the chat? Okay, yes. Let's see. Lovely question, says Akshay. Thank you on behalf of Anshuman, Sushant, and myself. Aditi also supports that opinion. Thank you. Lot of TIL. Yes, Abhishek. Great. We're working, after, I don't know, almost 4 or 5 years of 1,000 episodes at least. It's very difficult to come up with new funda and all. But as you know, episode after episode, we are trying to come up with newer, fresher quiz questions. So thank you. Means a lot to us. Um, Bad day at the office for the champ, says Akshay. I think that refers to Abhishek words. Pranshu also appreciates the question. Thank you, Pranshu. So nice to see you guys in the chat. I only knew Indicon, says Abhishek. After the first question, I could see not today, says Farhan. I just got two good questions, says Pavan. I knew Jacinda Ardern, but wrote Jacinda. Yeah, but wouldn't have mattered in the final ranking, Anshul, anyway. So all the best, says Ankit. All the best from me also to you guys. But also all the best, says Khandoba, Akriti. Uh, Exhaustive members are super happy, says Abhishek. I wrote Arden, I couldn't remember Jacinda. Yeah, fair enough. Um, I realize how difficult the process of knowing the answer to typing the answer correctly is, says Farhan. Yeah, I mean, I always say the easiest, if there's a ranking of how easy it is to quiz amongst the ways that we all quiz, I think WhatsApp group is the easiest, followed by this, and then followed by being live on the screen here, and I think followed by live on stage. I think that's the order amongst the three, four things that we are doing together. Um, Loving the support for Rishabh in a competitive prelim. This is what our community is, guys. Okay. Fat fingers is Akshay. Akshay, I relate. Fairness is what makes the competition fun, Pawan. Fair play award. Great to see everyone advocate for it. Yes. And my bad. Sorry, I missed amongst a bunch of unicorns. Rishabh, you are ping. Okay. Two people have joined the chat, which means, okay. Which means I am giving oh, sorry. Three people have joined. And we'll wait for maybe 30 seconds more. And if not, the next person on the waiting list, Akansha, you will be called. Sorry. Fourth person has just immediately joined. So Akansha, next time. But we did anyone can quiz together yesterday, if that helps. Okay, let's call our four contestants for the finale. Let's begin the finale. Okay, Pratmesh is here, Shyam is here. Who else? And what's the alphabetical order? These are the things I have to figure. Everyone is PQRS today. So I'm guessing Pavas is first, right? Right? Help me with that.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
right, right. Okay. Pavas is the first one, followed by Pratmesh, followed by Rishabh, and followed by Shyam. Let's meet all our finalists. Big round of applause to all the finalists. Let's meet Pavas first. Where is Pavas? Where are you joining from, Pavas? What desert are you joining us from?
Hello, hello. I am joining you from San Francisco, but this is the National Monument, or you better know it as the Forest Gump Road.
Hmm,
I
hmm,
was
hmm,
running across it. I didn't make it nearly as far as
hmm.
Forest Gump, but one of my highlights of the last year.
Nice, nice. Pavas, when you joined us last time, was it on the way to work at a friend's place in the backyard? Am I
It was on the roof of my work,
on the roof of your? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Pavas, so where are you right now? San Francisco.
San Francisco.
Okay, okay. Tell us something new, Pavas, that's happening, something exciting in life, apart from, of course, doing some athletic activity.
I just came back from Hawaii. So that was a great time. I spent a lot of times outdoors in the water, which is
Hmm,
always fun. Got to
hmm,
see Milky Way.
hmm,
But I think the highlight was that it was five guys and we spent probably like half our time playing Monopoly Deal. And we brought along a Hawaii themed one in Lilo and Stitch. So there's
yeah,
like a special edition Monopoly
yeah,
Deal. And I think in like 4 days we did 15 or 20 games of it.
yeah, yeah.
uh, Great time, great time. Any place is a great place to play card games with your friends.
Man, I was just last night I was discussing this with a friend कि interest areas का ये रहता है life में ना कि what excites a certain person or a group can just be so weird for some other group and they'll never get each other, you know, and that's life. You know, like when you tell this to somebody who's not like कि इसमें क्या fun है यार पास लोगों but if you do it you're like भाई दुनिया में इससे fun कुछ भी नहीं है यार. How to explain? Oh man, amazing, amazing power. So nice to see you back on Quizzing with Members. Now we go to Prathamesh, our second contestant. Prathamesh, where are you joining? Tell us something about yourself, Prathamesh.
Hey, KV, same. Joining from the Seattle area. Um, Recently, we were discussing a lot of movies, so I saw this Marathi movie, Dashavatar. I've been recommending it
Hmm,
to everyone.
hmm,
It's a good one.
hmm, hmm. Why should people watch the movie, Prathamesh? If anybody in our chat has never seen a Marathi film.
So the protagonist is Dilip Prabhakar. People popularly know him as Mahatma Gandhi from Lage Raho Munna Bhai. He's 81 and he's the lead character in the movie and he's done a phenomenal job acting. The story could have been a bit better, but just watch for him, I'd say.
Hmm, hmm, hmm. Okay, so movie Reco is here. Pawas, did you by any chance watch the latest Apple TV series on Chief of War? Is it called? Anybody else? Anybody else? Anybody else? Jason
I only
Momoa,
watch
Hawaii. No,
I
no.
only watch Apple TV series that start with S.
With S. Okay. Nice, nice. No, because you said Hawaii, and I've been meaning to watch it, but I want somebody to tell me it's worth that time investment and all. I saw first 5-10 minutes. Okay, cool. Going to Rishabh now. Rishabh, who in the chat got support from fellow
Yeah.
competitors, and he's finally here. Rishabh, my bad. Wanna apologize in person. I missed your IndieCon ping. Rishabh, what's happening?
No.
Where are you joining from? Is this your debut on Quizzing with Members?
Yes, yes, it's a
Crazy.
debut.
Debuts
Yeah,
are always appreciated. Pratmesh, you've been here, no? Once or
Yes,
twice
yeah.
earlier. Okay, Rishabh. So fresh intro. Let's start with very basic. What do you do? Where are you from? Where are you right now? All
I
of that.
am joining in from Sunnyvale in the Bay Area.
Mm.
I'm a software engineer, and yeah, just a fun fact: I've shared screen time with you, KV. Uh,
Where?
you came to my college for the honest campus placements, and I was in the auditorium scene sitting behind you. screaming one of the dialogues.
So this is KJ Somaya.
Yeah, KJ
Oh,
Somaya.
this is that Gopalji scene where he says,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
"Logan,
correct.
Polly and
हम
I are doing
लड़ेंगे.
that." Oh my God, Rishabh. Oh, fuck. Amazing. Oh my God. So from KJ, then you started working and then you moved to Bay Area, is it?
No, I came here for my master's. I
Okay.
was in New Jersey for a while, and then I started
Uh,
working here in the Bay Area.
uh.
Yeah,
Man, a lot of time has passed basically between
yeah.
Honest Campus and now. Dude, you finished college, you did masters, you're working now.
Mm.
Oh man, okay, okay. Oh man, great memories. Okay, now going to our rock star, Shyam. What's
Hello.
happening in your metallic life, Shyam? What's happening? Give us some new update.
Oh man. Same as usual. I've been very recently. I played in Chase Center, and the mayor got to see me play. So it's an
Wow.
honor for the mayor, I think. And
G
yeah,
man.
I'm also in San Francisco, and coincidentally, I had also been to Hawaii recently, where I got engaged there,
Wow.
and
Beat that monopoly. Powers.
yeah, and after Trump's recent news, I feel like I'm probably going to get married tomorrow.
Got it. Got it. A couple of my very close friends have the same plan since Trump came to power. You know how politics affects personal life. Crazy. So this is becoming a West Coast finale completely, right? All four of you are from like either California or Washington, right? Seattle, Washington. Correct. Okay, cool. Let's do this then, huh? Enough chatter. People in the audience are like, भाई हो गया यार थोड़ा क्विजिंग हुई हो जाता तो let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. I've been told that if we can open the finale to everyone, I think non-members also they can also watch the finale now itself. So let me do that quickly before we start the finale because prelims आप लोगों के लिए but ये तो कोई भी देख सकता है, right? So let me do that and then continue the finale. Okay. And let's also see the chat while we are at it. Uh, one second. A lot of chat has come. Okay. All the best, guy. Looking forward to the questions, says Abhishek. Yes, looking forward to the questions. Same. Imagine. I also really look forward to questions and then who says what, all of that. Um, Shyam looking like John Lennon, says Siddesh. Whoa! Actually, so true. Guys, I got one book about Shyam. See, isn't this the same person? Guys, what's happening? This, oh my God, John Lennon has joined our chat. I agree with you. Siddesh, completely agree with you. Best game ever, Monopoly deal, says Akriti. Khandoba says, I think he was going for that look. Let's confirm with Sham. Sham, are you going for a Lennon look or like, is it a coincidence?
yeah, I'm kind of going for that look. I think it's mostly the glasses, but yeah, of
Nice.
course, big influence for me too.
Nice, 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 nice. Okay, okay, cool. अभिषेक वर्ष डेब्यू में साथ में दो क्विज हो जाता माय फ्रेंड ये क्विजिंग क्विजिंग में क्या मजा आता है यस फरहान आई एग्री best day over Dilip Prabhavalkar getting a shout out on quizzing says Aditi Bay Area represents says Khandoba Rishabh carrying the flag this time says Pavan and Khandoba everyone Rishabh see there's a lot of pressure huh lot of pressure on you from the Bay Area comrades in the chat. Congrats, Sham. Everybody is congratulating Sham, of course. They should congratulate the mayor, but ठीक है, now that Sham is on the call. John Lennon and Bhuvan Bam had a kid. Okay. I just realized Shyam Gopal, also known as Teja. Of course, great reference, great reference, great reference. Okay, let's do it, guys. Let's do some quizzing. All of you know how this works, so we'll straight start the fourth episode of Quizzing with the Members. The order will be Pavas, Prathamesh, Rishabh, and Shyam. Then we'll reverse the order. Only request to all four of you from our last experience of the last quiz that went on forever that if it's your direct, take as much time, but when it passes, you have to be quick, okay? Because the assumption is that when it's somebody else's direct, you are also thinking. You're not starting to think when it's coming to you, okay? Let's begin. Pavas, we're starting with you. Two-word answer in Formula One. Dash dash refers to the period, typically around the mid-season August break, when driver and team lineup changes are heavily speculated and rumors abound about future contracts. Similar to a transfer window in other sports, it's a dynamic time with frequent news about who will drive for which team in the following seasons. What is the two-word term that we are talking about? Okay. Essentially, just like in football, you have a break between two seasons where people talk about, oh, ऐसा क्या आ रहा है क्या अरे वहाँ जा रहा है क्या all of that. In Formula One, dash dash is a similar period, which is a mid-season August break where people talk about driver changes, lineup changes, rumors, speculations, contracts. What is the two-word term used for that?
Formula One is the one sport I don't follow.
One sport,
Um,
Formula One.
I'm just gonna say pit stop.
Pit stop? No, passing to Pratmesh.
Silly season?
Silly season. Nice. 11 points to Pratmesh. Silly season is what it's called. Silly season. All of that. Okay. Silly season. Pratmesh gets it. Perfect. Pratmesh, are you into Formula One? I presume you
Formula
are.
One is the only sport I kind of follow. So
Okay. Okay. So Powers and Prathamesh's Venn diagram sort of covers the sports world. Got it. Okay, cool. We go to Rishabh now. Rishabh, we're coming back to sort of history from Formula One. Sir Sidney Arthur Taylor Dash was a British barrister and judge, remembered in part for his presidency of the committee that bore his name. Created in 1918 by the imperial government to subjugate and control the independence movement in British India, especially Bengal and the Punjab. Accepting the report of the Repressive Laws Committee, the imperial government repealed this act in March 1922. There's an image also, if that helps. All I want from you is what is his surname? So, one word answer: British barrister and judge, presidency of a committee that bore his name. That bore his name. Big clue. 1918, subjugate, control independence movement, especially Bengal and Punjab. Repressive Laws Committee, repealed in 1922.
Mm, Nothing is striking to me particularly. Just looking at the image, I can read a name and I can guess maybe that's left in there by mistake and just say Lafayette.
Oh, I got really scared. Nice. Nice, KJ Subaya. No, passing to Shyam.
Is this Simon from the Simon Commission?
Not Simon, but good guess. Going to Pavas.
Is this Reed?
Not Reed. Going to Pratmesh.
is it the Rowlett
It
Act?
is Rowlett, not Simon, but Rowlett. Okay, okay. Of course, there are some names that are there in history. You remember only because there was something called Rowlett Act, Rowlett Act, Rowlett Act. But Rowlett एक इंसान था जो ऐसा दिखता था जिसकी ड्राइंग बनाई थी लाफायेट ने, as spotted by Rishabh. Of course, Rowlett Act in British India, which was opposed by our freedom fighters. Talking about Rowlett Act. Okay. Great crack, crucial crack, because 13 points to Prathamesh from silly season to Rowlett, which means the next direct will be Rishabh's again. Okay, Rishabh. A 2004 teen comedy film about a new girl navigating the treacherous waters of high school cliques became a cult classic. Its sharp wit and memorable characters led to a Broadway musical adaptation in 2018, which in turn inspired a range of merchandise, from burn book journals to fetch apparel, allowing fans to celebrate their favorite moments off stage. All I want from you is which story's evolution from screen to stage and merchandise does this depict, Rishabh? Essentially, to simplify, we are looking at the 2004 film name. That's all. Okay, so 2004 cult classic, girl navigating treacherous waters of high school funda, memorable characters, wit,
Mhm.
also became a musical in 2018.
No idea. I pass.
Okay, passing to Shyam.
Is this Mean Girls?
It is Mean Girls, of course. Mean Girls, cult classic, still has a massive fan base. Mean Girls, 2004, high school, also has a musical now. Mean Girl, this is a screenshot from the musical, of course. Mean Girls, 11 points there to Shyam. And we come to Pavas for the next question. History plus, but more importantly, an 80 question, but we'll see. According to legend, French soldier Nicolas Dash was badly wounded in the Napoleonic Wars and received a meager pension for his injuries. After Napoleon abdicated, he maintained his fanatical Bonapartist belief in the messianic mission of imperial France, despite the unpopularity of this view under the Bourbon Restoration. His single minded devotion to his cause, despite neglect by his faction and harassment by its enemies, started the use of the term. What term, or just give me his surname? Okay, one of my favorite questions from this quiz. I think this is something which, when the answer comes, you're like, oh my God, I never knew that. That kind of a question. So, there is a guy, a French soldier, badly wounded in the wars, and he got meager pension, by the way, for his injuries, but yet he maintained his fanatical Bonapartist belief despite the unpopularity, single minded devotion to the cause, despite neglect by the faction, harassment by enemies. So, this man's name gives us a term. Either give me the surname or the term.
I have two answers. One of them sounds slightly less like a name. Uh, is it is the term chauvinistic?
Yes, I will give it to you. It is. It is something we learned today. The belief that your country is better than anyone else. Belief, different kinds of beliefs that what you belong to is better than the other set. This comes from this guy called Nicolas Chauvin, which gives us the word chauvinism. That's crazy. Okay, and Powers also on board with. Okay, we'll keep doing. I forgot last time. After every four question, we'll just take thoda sa break and look at the chat and also you guys. So we'll see what's happening there, and you guys also get like a breather types. Okay, sorry. Let's see, and also give a shout out to people who answered before anyone else, just in case people are playing in the YouTube chat. You got me into quizzing, KV. Love you for that. Thank you, Aman. Thank you. Summer break, a lot of people guessed, but Prathamesh knew it was silly season, which was answered by Ankit Jain before anyone else. Ankit, well done. Um Drive to survive break bolna chahiye, says Fuzail. Good one. TIL for a lot of them. Rowlett was answered by Pavan before anyone else. Well done, Pavan. Um, that British Punjab. Abhishek, thank you for spotting that. Thank you. I love when people spot these little things I do. The image won't help, says Pavan. Image will never help, but Rishabh tried his best to take help from the image. Dude looks like Anthony Hopkins. I swear. You're right. He looks like Morne Morkel. Okay. Rowlett Act released in silly season. Nice, Abhishek. Nice. Mean Girls was answered by Abhishek Saluja before anyone else. Fuzail, welcome to the membership to IDX from all of us. Um, Stop trying to make fetch happen, says Abhishek, reference to Mean Girls. Okay. A lot of you said gratuity, benevolent, compensation. I think you were all jumping the gun. Nobody got it in the chat before you did. I think Pavan got it, but he was slightly late. So fantastic, Pavan. Fantastic answer on chauvinism. I mean, that sentence, I never thought anyone will say fantastic work on chauvinism.
My
Uh,
other option was masochistic, but it felt
but,
less like a name.
correct. Uh, Great crack, says Abhishek Words. Great question, says Pavan. Good job, no one, says Kandoba. Which great question, greater answer, great crack. Lots of love to Powers and chauvinism crack. I only got Rowlett and silly season so far, says Akshay. Okay, cool. Cool. Let's resume the quiz now with question number 5. The last correct answer was by Powers, of course, which means the next question will be to to sorry, somebody has done Ghanti thing and I have to go and check. So give me 10 seconds. Sorry, friends. Things of doing quiz live. Okay, cool. This will be a direct to Prathamesh. Prathamesh, the person that you see on your screen, he was a Castilian Catholic priest and the patron saint of astronomers and natural scientists. His orders are traditionally credited with spreading and popularizing the rosary. All I want from you is which country is named after him. So he's a Catholic priest, sorry, patron saint of astronomers and natural scientists, also known for spreading and popularizing the rosary. All I want from you is which country is named after. And if somebody in the chat or later is trying very technical about these things, to be very precise, actually the capital was named after him and the country is named after the capital, but doesn't matter. His name, country name, you will know that the country is named after him. So I don't want to confuse you guys. Country is named after this saint. What country are we talking about?
I have no idea, so I'm just going to say Saint Lucia.
Saint Lucia, not a bad guess. Sounds like a matlab,
Yeah.
fair enough. Going to Rishabh?
Is it San Marino?
Not San Marino. Okay. Two saints and gone. Let's see. Going to Shyam?
Could it be Philippines?
Not Philippines. Philippines, not Philippines. Philippines named after a king. King Philip II. Going to Pavas?
Is it Saint Argentine and Argentina?
Not in Argentina. Okay. I'll give a clue and start again with Prathamesh. So think of Caribbean. Okay. So don't think outside Caribbean. And also think of thinking of a direct clue. Direct clue. The capital is Santa something. Okay. Again, I'm saying this clue only if any one of you is into country capital kind of a thing. Okay. The capital is Santo to be technical. Santo dash. Uh, and that dash and the country name are very similar because they are both named after the saint that you see on your screen. Anyone wants to
Can
block?
you clarify if it's one word country or?
Okay, good clarification. Two-word country. Okay, but one word is a very generic word that you see in many country names. Okay, just to clarify again. Two-word. Okay, so I think that's enough. I'll just recap the clues. Caribbean, two-word country. One word is a generic word that you see in many country. I mean, a few country names for sure. The capital is Santo dash. That dash and the second word in, I mean, one of the words in the country name are very similar, named after a saint. We will start whenever. This is Prathamesh is direct, no?
Yeah.
We'll start whenever Prathamesh is ready. Yeah.
Bad at geography, so pass.
Okay, going to Rishabh.
Is it Dominican Republic?
It is comes from Saint Dominic. Well done, Saint Dominic, who is the patron saint of astronomers, founder of the Dominican order. Fantastic.
You
Okay.
said the second word matches and then you corrected to one of the words. So I was like, are you trying to hide the information or are you correcting yourself? I,
Saint, no, no, yeah, yeah. Caribbean, as you know, Caribbean Sea, Dominican Republic, Santo Domingo. Yeah, it was actually known as Santo Domingo for a long, long time, and now the capital is called Santo Domingo. And yeah, everything makes sense now. When it became an independent country, it became Dominican Republic, named after Saint Dominic. Okay, so Rishabh now also on board with 5 points. The next direct will come to Shyam.
will it be 5 or
Yeah, should it
6?
be 6 points
Six,
for
six. Sorry, sorry. Yes, yes, yes. I have no personal enmity with Rishabh. I just want to say it's just 6 points to Rishabh. Rishabh. Okay, he did nothing to me during the shoot. That I have a grudge. 6 points to Rishabh. 6 points. Rishabh also on board now. Next direct is to Shyam. Shyam, it stands for read, evaluate, print, loop. Transformative, collaborative, creative ecosystem, and vibe coding, an amalgamation of all. What am I talking about?
Oh, oh my God. Since everybody here is from the Bay Area, I'm sure you've seen lots of AI billboards everywhere, and all of that is confusing me right now.
I was about to say this is a perfect question for a Bay Area panel. Like ye le. Read, evaluate, print,
Um,
vibe coding.
yeah, but I'll try to make it somewhat accurate. Is it Replit?
It is Replit. Yes, it is Replit. 10 points there to Shyam. Of course, founded in San Francisco, California. It is Replit. Okay, Replit. Well done. 10 points there to Shyam. Okay, fantastic. Next question will be to Pavas, and we go to music history in some sense, not just music, but lots of other things related to music. Let's look at the question. Known in the decade before the First World War as the man who owned Broadway, he's considered the father of American musical comedy. His life and music were depicted in the Oscar winning film Yankee Doodle Dandy in 1942 and a 1968 musical. Beginning with Little Johnny Jones in 1904, he wrote, composed, produced, and appeared in more than 3 dozen Broadway musicals. He wrote more than 50 shows and published more than 300 songs during his lifetime, including the standards Over There, Give My Regards to Broadway, The Yankee Doodle Boy, and You're a Grand Old Flag. Shown here on the right, it's James Cagney who is portraying him in the 1942 film Yankee Doodle Dandy. After all of these hints, who are we talking about? Okay, so known as Man Who Owned Broadway, list of achievements, slight visual cue. Who are we talking about?
I know one name from Broadway. Uh, very different timelines. Lin Manuel Miranda.
No, no. Going to Pratmesh.
Pass.
Pass. Okay. There has never been a quicker pass. Waiting. Waiting, my Mohammed Salah. Okay, going to Rishabh.
Yeah, I'll also pass.
Okay, going to Shyam.
Is it vaudeville?
Oh no, not vaudeville, not vaudeville. Okay. Again, guys, this is one of those questions that we put in most quizzes. We try and put one or two questions where we push our luck कि by chance किसी ने सुना हो तो अच्छी बात है, otherwise नहीं भी सुना तो कोई बात नहीं. Like it's not one of those कि अरे ये कैसे नहीं आता, you know. So either we do one round more or we can just close if like there's no point. I feel. What do you guys think? Like, if you want me to add, maybe I can give you the initials because adding more hint from Broadway, I don't think it's going to help. If you want, we can do one more round. Otherwise, we can just close this and go to next question. Any opinion? Anyone?
Is he mainly just known from Broadway?
Yes, yes. Not one of those key. Oh, ये तो Winston Churchill था. Whoa, crazy. Not like that.
I'm
तो
okay to
Close then.
okay
Yeah.
to close. Okay, okay, cool. Cool. I hope people in the chat, somebody has answered this. But tell me if it's the name George M. Cohen strikes anyone? Any? No stress. We were only checking. Which means we come back to Pavas for the next direct and the last question of first half. Pavas, this is a part of Rajasthani tradition and is gifted to newly married daughter on Sinjara, which is a day preceding Gangor and Tej. It is also one of the Chappan Bhog or 56 dishes served to the Lord Krishna. The origin of it can be traced back to the royal courts of Rajasthan, where chefs crafted this delicacy for the Maharajas. What am I discussing? Okay, Rajasthani tradition gifted to newly married daughter on Sinjara, which is the day preceding Angor and Tej. One of the Chappan Bhogs origin comes from royal courts of Rajasthan. What are we talking about?
Is this Gaver?
It is Gaver. Well done. Well done. Well done. During the dry run, we were discussing the sea. We haven't given a specific Gaver hint, if you come to think of it. But we realized the moment you put one of those specific hint, it becomes too obvious. So like, चलो इतना लिख के छोड़ देते हैं and see if somebody can crack a nice educated guess on this. That is correct. Gaver. Okay, fantastic. That brings us to the end of the first half. Amazing. Let's take a quick look at the scores. Powers has 10 for chauvinism and 10 for Gaver. So Powers right now is on 20 points. Pratmesh has 11 for silly season and 13 for Rowlett. Pratmesh on 24 points. 24, 24, 24, 24. Rishabh has 6 for Dominican Republic. And Shyam has 11 for Mean Girls and 10 for Replit on 21 points. Actually, a damn close quiz. I didn't even realize 24, 20, 21, and 6. Let's look at the chat and then we'll start the third quarter. Okay. Let's quickly see. Sorry, guys. Scrolling up, scrolling up, scrolling up. Oh, man. Okay, okay. Okay, sorry, I can't scroll up beyond the point. It looks like all else I'll have to play and go back and all of that. So Dominican Republic, Anurag, I can see you guessing. Yeah. Ankit Jain, I can see you say Dominica. And Akshay Subramaniam, I can see you saying Dominican Republic and Santo Domingo. Well done. That's perfect. What else? TIL, this was a guy's name, says Pavan. Santo Domingo has a very, very, very important distinction, says Akshay. Oh, now. अपना पैरेलल क्विज चालू मत कर दे चैट में. Okay, it's the first European. Okay. Replit was answered by Ankit and Akshay. Well done. Sumit Gupta says, as a techie, should I be shameful that I'm not aware of Replit? Did you guys know Replit? Anyone else apart from Shyam?
Yeah.
Huh? New, no? Okay.
Yeah.
Just to make you feel worse, Sumit. Everybody on the chat, everybody on the panel knew Replit. Okay. George Cohen said Vamsi, so Vamsi got it. And Pavan also said, yes, George Cohen, it must be. Picture looks like Joffrey boycotts. Okay. Ghaver, Bhaskar Goel, you got it before anyone else. Abhishek, Ankit, you're also right on Ghaver. Okay. This is like the third Ghaver question in quizzing history, says Akshay. Yes, but every time there have been different ways to reach Ghaver. KV likes Ghaver. Akshay, you never know. You will never know. Okay, now the order will change. The order will be Shyam, Rishabh, Pratmesh, Pavas. Let's start the second half. This is a direct for Shyam. Okay, this TikTok concept blew up after creators joked that a homemade loaf is the male equivalent of flowers, with videos showing girlfriends baking to nudge a situationship into something official, citing effort, comfort vibes, and acts of service as the hook. The idea leans on that old saying about affection and food, with polls and pop coverage noting how cooking signals care, even if there's no scientific proof, it guarantees romance. Many clips frame it as a cozy upgrade over store bought gifts, though some argue men also appreciate actual bouquets and that baking takes more work than flowers. What are we talking about? Essentially, this is a recent trend on TikTok in particular and online in general, where creators are joking that homemade loaf is the male equivalent of flowers. A lot of girlfriends are doing something to try and make their situationship into something official. So they are saying that, hey, I'm putting in effort and vibes of comfort food, etc., etc. Affection and food go together. There's obviously no scientific proof. Okay. But many people think this, what we are talking about, is a cozy upgrade over store bought gifts. So the answer is a 3-word answer. Third word is a generic answer, so no need to focus on the third word. But the first two words are the critical words. What are we talking about?
Hmm. Seeing homemade loaf makes me think of sourdough. So I'll say sourdough.
Sardo something. Okay.
Sourdough, yeah.
Okay. No, going to Rishabh.
Mm, no clue. I'll just say baking a cake.
Cake something. No, going to Pratmesh.
I can't ask any clarifying questions now, right?
Try if it's. Let me
No, I
just.
was going to ask what are you looking for here? Is it
The
like a
answer.
specific term, like an idiom, or like
So the previous contestant were on right track. That's the track we were looking at. We are looking at.
oh, sort of like bread, basically. Hmm. Okay, me 5 seconds. And a bread bowl, like making a bread bowl.
Um. Oh, we'll come back to you. Probably we'll see. Pavas.
Is it a? You said the third word is a generic word, right?
Third word you can ignore. I'm looking at the just a two-word answer actually.
Is it a banana bread boyfriend?
It is, I'll give it to you. Banana bread is the one we were looking for. And Pratmesh, only on bread I couldn't because homemade
Yeah.
loaf is technically just bread. Okay.
Yeah.
So banana bread. This is a banana bread theory. We are looking at banana bread theory. It's a theory on TikTok that baking a man a loaf of banana bread will make him fall in love with you and commit to you. Okay. So banana bread is the answer we were looking for. Um, 13 very crucial points to Pavas. Banana bread theory. So, banana bread is the equivalent of flowers. Okay. Banana bread theory. Fantastic. 13 points there. All of you are on good track. But baking was given, so we knew that the track will be cake, etc. Banana bread was the specific answer we were looking for. Okay. Coming back to Shyam now. Shyam, as per multiple reports, this film was launched as Bodyguard with Anil Kapoor, Sunny Deol, and Zeba Bakhtiar. When Zeba had to leave the country due to visa issues, the script was changed to a comedy, and Sunny Deol also opted out. Shah Rukh Khan was signed for Govinda's role. Due to date hassles, he also opted out. Dedicated to inventor of masala films in India, Manmohan Desai, Johnny Lever came to his own and received his first Filmfare Award for Best Comedian for his performance on this film. Which film are we talking about? Okay, so we're talking about a certain film that some people believe started as a movie called Bodyguard, and the original star cast was Anil Kapoor, Sunny Deol, and Zeba Bakhtiar. Zeba Bakhtiar was a Pakistani national. She had to leave due to visa issues. The movie was changed to comedy. Sunny Deol also opted out. Shah Rukh Khan was signed for Govinda's role. He also opted out. Dedicated to Manmohan Desai, Johnny Lever won Best Comedian for his performance on this film. Which film do you think we are talking about?
Hmm. Yeah, I have no clue, so I'll pass.
Okay, passing to. Sorry, it was Shyam's direct, no? Shyam,
Mhm.
you passed, no?
Yeah.
Okay, going to Rishabh.
I'm just trying to think Anil Kapoor and Johnny Lever in the same movie. Uh, can't think of both of them in the same movie. I'll just say Golmaal 3.
No, no, passing to Pratmesh.
Ram Lakhan.
Not Ram Lakhan, going to Power.
Is it Acha?
Not Barsha, not Barsha. Okay, we'll take one more round. Because unlike George M. Cohen, I'm sure we can crack this. We'll start with Shyam. So look at the change. If you had a notebook, you like Anil Kapoor, Sunny Deol, Zeba Bakhtiar. Okay, so Zeba Bakhtiar has left, so you can cut that name. Who replaced Zeba Bakhtiar? We haven't revealed. Okay, then there is Sunny Deol. Cut. Replaced by Shah Rukh Khan. Cut. Was signed for Govinda's role, which means Govinda is now there. So now you have Anil Kapoor, Govinda,
Oh,
and Dash, right? And you also have Johnny Lever. Anil Kapoor, Govinda, Johnny Lever, famous comedy. Those are the hints so far, right? And two heroes, one heroine. That's the pattern. Anil Kapoor, Sunny Deol, Deva Bakhtiar. Anil Kapoor, Sunny Deol, Deva Bakhtiar. So two heroes, one heroine. Anil Kapoor, Govinda, a certain heroine, and Johnny Lever also killing it. Is it anyone wants to block any more hints? Or should we continue with hints? 90s, okay? Mid 90s. Continue. Shyam will, of course, want me to continue, but somebody else has to block. Okay, I'll continue. Ziva Bakhtiar was eventually replaced by Juhi Chawla. Anil Kapoor, Juhi Chawla, Govinda, Johnny Lever, 90s, comedy, a cameo by Salman Khan in the climax. Two-word answer. Okay. We'll take a round with that. Nahi pata to I really question your movie taste. Okay. Okay. Two-word answer. 90s. Anil Kapoor, Govinda, Juhi Chawla. We'll start whenever Shyam is ready.
Yeah, I do have very questionable movie taste. I still
Yes.
have. I feel like Govinda and Johnny Lever were in every 90s movie.
Yeah. That's why when Rishabh said Anil Kapoor and Johnny Lever, I was excited because that is the more important combo than Govinda Johnny Lever.
Hmm. Yeah, I'll pass.
Okay. Passing to Rishabh.
Yeah, I have also not watched a lot of 90s movies, but uh, I don't even know if this is 90s movies, but Namak Haram.
No, definitely not 90s movie. Going to Prathamesh.
Is it Divana Parwana? Like
Prathamesh.
I know I even remember that last ka scene,
हम्म
uh, वो like court के steps पे and everything.
कोर्ट के
But
स्टेप्स पे यस यस
I know this is like that chin tapak dum dum moment मेरे लिए वापस.
Prathamesh, I'll give you a chance to improve. I don't want this to go unanswered unless Pavas knows and he's like, don't give him another chance.
I only know based on his answer.
Oh, okay. So Prathamesh will give you a chance to improve.
Um, what do I improve? Uh,
अच्छा, or just give us
Divana Mastana.
Divana Mastana. Yes, Divana Mastana.
Yeah.
Divana Mastana is the movie we are talking about, directed by David Dhawan. Manmohan Desai presents because it was produced by his son Ketan Desai. Of course, I mean, comedy classic, I feel. One of the funniest movies I have personally seen. Anil Kapoor, Govinda, and Juhi Chawla. Okay.
Juhi Chawla triggered it.
Yeah. 7 to Prathamesh, ideally, but as we all know, we gave Prathamesh another chance. So I don't want to give full 7. I want to give you 5. Okay, Prathamesh. 5 to you for this. Because you started with Divana Parwana. Divane Mastane Parwane. This is, but it is Divana Mastana. Okay, so 5 to Prathamesh, which means the next direct will be to Pavas. Short and sweet trivia kind of a question. Who is the first player, male or female, to hit centuries in 3 successive innings in T20 cricket? And it combines both international and national domestic tournament. Okay, to clarify, when I say 3 consecutive innings in T20 cricket, doesn't mean only international, only domestic, can be a combination. But he is the first player, he or she, to hit centuries in 3 successive innings in T20 cricket. Who is this cricketer?
Is it Chris Gale?
Not Chris Gale. Going to Shyam.
Since it says male or female, I'm leaning towards it being a female cricketer. So maybe I'll say Alyssa Healy.
Not Alyssa Haley. Going to Rishabh.
AB de Villiers?
Not ABD. Going to Prathamesh.
In sports, I don't know, Virat Kohli.
Sports ले ले विराट कोहली चुप रहे ले विराट कोहली not Virat Kohli but incidentally the closest to the answer, so I'll give you a clue now. We'll start with powers. So clue is male first, Indian. Okay, just trying to reduce your consideration set. Indian male, currently plays, okay, currently plays international cricket, so not retired. In fact, he's playing the Asia Cup. If you're following the Asia Cup, he's in our team. Okay, so that leaves us with, I think, 5, 6 max. Let's see if we can crack a name together. Indian, current cricketer, current team, male cricketer. We'll start
Okay,
whenever
so
Pavas is ready. Huh.
quick clarification.
Yes, yes.
For Indian, when we say national domestic, we mean Syed Mushtaq Ali, not IPL,
Hmm.
right?
Hmm. Correct. Absolutely.
Is it Tilak Verma?
Hey, nicely done. Nicely spotted. Tilak Verma. Well done. Well done. Tilak Verma, 2 versus South Africa, following up with 1 versus Meghalaya in Shahid Mustaq Ali Trophy. Like Pavas said earlier. Superb crack. It is Tilak Verma. Okay, now we come to Shyam. Okay, Shyam, this is another classic funda. The author adapted the first section of the novel from an earlier short story called Firefly, a song which is often identified as the first example of raga rock and is often described in the novel and is the favorite song of the character Naoko. The song's lyrics are about an extramarital affair that songwriter was involved in. As hinted in the opening couplet, I once had a girl, or should I say, she once had me. Although he never revealed with whom he had an affair, it was speculated that it was either his close friend and journalist Maureen Cleave or Sonny Freeman. Which novel are we talking about?
And the title of the novel is the same as the song, right?
Yes.
Okay, after all the John Lennon comments and all, it would be bad if I didn't get Norwegian Wood.
I was about to say, what are the odds that I'm asking John Lennon himself to a question that his close childhood friend Paul McCartney wrote? Oh my God. Crazy, crazy. What are the odds? But yeah, people who didn't get it in the any person who is watching it later and is wondering what's happening, this is a novel called Norwegian Wood by a writer called
Murakami.
Murakami. You would have seen this in many pretentious people's hands in cafe and airports. And this is Raga Rock because it starts with a nice sitar riff. Ting, 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 ting. This is a Beatles song and hence Lennon McCartney reference. And it starts with the line, I once had a girl, or should I? She once. So Norwegian Wood is the song and is the novel's name. And the character Naoko is in the novel who loves this song. That was the reference. Okay, Norwegian Wood. Shyam gets 10 points for this. Great stuff. Going to the chat for one last time before we go enter the final lap of this quiz. Okay, and see what people are saying since the Gaver thing that we saw earlier. Okay. Okay. Uh, Uh, Flower pattern or bread? Banana bread. Vamsi, you got it before anyone else. Banana bread funda. Um, दिल का रास्ता पेट से होके जाता है Abhishek. Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking while I was reading that question. I thought of sourdough too, but that was 2020 fat, says Pavan. Um, okay. Banana bread baking. Vamsi, you are right. Vamsi got this one. Honorary membership to Vamsi and Unni. Okay. Ah, Divana Mastana, Ankit Jain got it before anyone else. Vamsi, you got it before anyone else, but amongst our members, Ankit got before anyone else. Siddesh, Fuzail, all of you are right. Satish Kaushik, oh, thank you for reminding Satish Kaushik in this movie. All of these are movies that you know of, is my guess, but you haven't seen. Like I'm sure you've heard of like You might have seen this scene where there's Satish Kaushik and Govinda going, phone pe, Ibu Dagila, Papu Pager, all of that. All that is, it's a legendary Divana Mastana scene. Um, Hint could be Antakshari, says Abhishek. Uh, Give it to him, says Sidhesh. He was advocating for you, Pratmesh, when you said Divane Parwane. Uh, Sanju Samson, a lot of people guessed, but Vamsi again got Tilak Verma before anyone else. Uh, okay. Tilak. Okay. Norwegian Wood, Abhishek Words got before anyone else. Pavan, you're also right. Khandoba, you're also right. Okay, cool. Last lap of a very, very tight quiz. Actually, come to think of it, because I'll tell you why it's so tight. Pratmesh is on 29 right now. Pavas is on 30 and Shyam on 31. It cannot get tighter than this. And then there is the kingmaker Rishabh sitting in between, whose answers will actually decide the fate of the quiz. So Pavas on 30, if I'm no Pavas. Sorry, one second. Pavas on 38, I meant. Pavas on 38, Pratmesh on 29, and Shyam on 31. So within one question ka answer, all three of you are lying there. Okay. So it's crucial what happens in the next four questions. This is a direct for Rishabh, and this is a classic quiz question. This classic, okay, classic quiz question for Rishabh. Rishabh, this word. So looking at one word answer, the word is named after Captain Charles, agent of an absentee landlord in Ireland, against whom the tactic was successfully employed after a suggestion by Irish nationalist leader Charles Stuart Parnell and his Irish Land League in 1880. Captain was the target of social ostracism organized by the Irish Land League in 1880. As harvests had been poor that year, Lord Erne offered his tenants a 10% reduction in their rents. In September of that year, protesting tenants demanded a 25% reduction, which Lord Erne refused. Captain then attempted to evict 11 tenants from the land. Parnell proposed that when dealing with tenants who take farms where another tenant was evicted, rather than resorting to violence, everybody in the locality should shun him or shun them. Which word originates from this account? Okay, so this is an etymological question at its heart. And the word is named after this guy, Captain Charles something, of course, who was a landlord's agent, target of social ostracism. Harvests were poor, they want to reduce rent, then they want to demand reduction, then they want to evict these guys. So they were like, rather than resorting to violence, we'll just shun this guy. What word comes from this account?
I'm blanking on the word.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, is it boycott?
It is boycott. It is the famous etymological origin of boycott. This guy's full name was Charles Boycott. Okay. This guy's name was Captain Charles Boycott. And social ostracism was a big clue hiding in the middle. And then rather than resorting to violence, everybody in the locality should shun them. And that's where, because this guy called Captain Charles Boycott was target of social and economic ostracism. That gives us the word boycott.
Like I
Okay.
got the theme as soon as I started reading, but the word just
Yeah.
escaped right then.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Interesting story, of course. Land agent and all of that. It's a wonderful story. Wanted to evict them. They boycotted him. 10 points to Rishabh. Like I said, Rishabh's guesses will be the most important in terms of the results of the quiz. Rishabh gets 10. Next direct is to Prathamesh. Okay. Looking at X, the X comet is the unofficial slang term for a reduced gravity aircraft that flies in a parabolic path to simulate periods of weightlessness for astronauts and researchers, and also for the general public. The name originates from the nausea and sickness many passengers experience from the repeated waves of microgravity and hypergravity, much like a roller coaster, which can disrupt the vestibular system. These flights are used to train astronauts and conduct experiments in a near zero gravity environment without going to space. What is X? Essentially, dash comet is slang term, the unofficial term for a reduced gravity aircraft that flies in parabolic path to simulate periods of weightlessness. But the name comes from the nausea and sickness many passengers experience from the repeated waves of microgravity and hypergravity, just like a roller coaster. That part is important, I feel. What do you think X is?
Puke comet.
Puke comet. I'll give it to you. It's vomit comet, which
Yeah.
is correct. We are not that anal about ki
Ah,
vomit hi bolna hai. Puke comet is completely fine. Puke, vomit. We're looking at the funda more importantly in quizzing. Vomit comet, puke comet. I'll give it to you. 10 points there to Prathamesh. It is puke slash vomit. Okay. Two questions remaining. 39, 38, 31, 16. Beautiful. Two questions remain. Pavas, this is your direct, another quizzing classic. There are many stories related to how these products received their name. No one knows for sure. Some have suggested that the machines that extrude the products make a sound like a Y. Another possibility is that Y was a common confectionery term at the time to refer to a small piece of candy, and Milton Dash was smart enough to file for a trademark for the name of his product, X's Y, in 1921. Solve these two variables. So your answer should be in the form of X's Y. And there are many stories of how X's Y ka naam came. Nobody is 100% sure. Most theories said most theories say that the name comes because the machines that extrude the products make a sound like a Y. So X is Y, ka Y comes from there. Another possibility is that Y was a common confectionery term at the time to refer to a small piece of candy, and Milton Dash was smart enough to file for a trademark. X is Y in 1921.
is Y a generic term?
Is anybody
No.
blocking? Yeah,
Yeah.
I could see
Yeah.
Prathamesh and Shyam, but I'm like, they're being polite. They're being very polite.
I'm gonna say Reese's Pieces.
Sorry, what did you say, Pavas?
Reese's Pieces.
No. Before even Shyam answers, the just delight of quizzing. And I don't know, again, like we started this episode with the whole monopoly thing with Pavas, right? That if you are into something, others will never get that joy. And if, so I don't know how many of people who are on YouTube will ever get this joy. But what was happening in the last 10, 15 seconds from a sporting perspective is it's just beautiful. It's just like that crucial moment 39, 38, 31 comes to Powers, a direct. Powers so far has gotten us chauvinism, banana bread theory, gets this question, and then Powers starts thinking. Because when the question came on screen, both Shyam and Pratmesh were like, Arey, yaar. And then they were like, okay, he's thinking. 1 second, what's happening? Let's block. Oh my God, what a thriller. Okay, going to Shyam.
I'm hoping this is Hershey's Kisses.
It is Hershey's Kisses. No one knows for sure where the name comes from, but some
Ah.
people suggest the machines that extrude the products make a sound like a kiss. Okay, so what a quiz. What a quiz. And of course, some theories also say kisses was a common confectionery item. So X is why Hershey's Kisses in 1921. Which means this quiz is now even more of a thriller. Oh my god. Okay, I don't know if you guys are keeping scores, and audience in the chat, please correct me if I'm wrong. But Power is on 38, Prathamesh on 39, Rishabh on 16, and Shyam now on 42. Okay, so like I said in a few questions back, that Rishabh, I told you you will decide the winner of this quiz. I told you. Okay, because next direct is to Rishabh. If Rishabh gets it, Shyam wins. If Rishabh passes it, Prathamesh gets it, Prathamesh wins. It goes to Pavas, Pavas wins. If it goes to Shyam, of course Shyam wins. Last question of the quiz. Audience, again, I'm not too early for me to make many mistakes today, as you've seen. So just recheck the scores quickly. Rishabh, this is for you. Last question of the quiz. A British Indian took up distance running at 89 to cope with grief, later finishing big city races from London to New York. He did not walk until he was 5 years old. His legs were thin and weak, and he could hardly walk long distances. Because of this, he was often teased and was called by the nickname Danda, which is Punjabi for stick, for the next 10 years. A memoir called Turbaned Tornado chronicles his journey, while news reports in July 2025 detailed a fatal hit and run in Bias Pind in India. Who is this athlete? Looking at full name, two-word answer, because I said in the beginning, unless otherwise stated, we just look for surname. So both first name and surname.
2025.
Distance running at 89 to cope with grief. Thin and weak. Finished many big city races, London, New York, etc., etc. Turban tornado and fatal hit and run in July 2025.
Just July 2025. I don't think there's any way this is right. Milkha Singh.
Not Milkha Singh. Very crucial pass going to Prathamesh.
Fauja Singh?
Fauja Singh, the winning answer, just like the winner Fauja Singh was in his life. Powers and Shyam were patiently waiting for the miraculous, in case there's a miracle and Prathamesh passes. We're talking about the legendary Fauja Singh. Okay. Fauja Singh, marathon runner. Uh, of course, ran all over the world. Turban Tornado, he was called. Running Baba, he was called. Sikh Superman, he was called. And tragically came to India to visit his hometown, and in near his village was walking on the road, and a truck or something came and hit him. So hit and run. After all these years, dies in Punjab in 2025. Okay, what a thriller! I can't stop saying this. I'll go to the chat first, or do the score first. Let's go to the chat quickly so that I don't forget at the end. Um, okay, okay. Norwegian wood. We start with boycott. Pavan got boycott before anyone else. Abhishek, you're also right. Joffrey boycott, of course. Abhishek said. Um, ostracize. Okay. Vomit, Abhishek Vats, you're right. You got it before anyone else. Khandoba, you're also right. Pavan, Ankit, Akansha, you're all right. Nice crack, says Vamsi. Kisses, Hershey's kisses. Sidesh, you got it before anyone else. Ankit, you got the full answer before anyone else. Had great fun. KV, thank you. Akshay, thank you for watching. Uh, okay, okay. Fauja Singh, Abhishek Vats got it before anyone else. Uh, okay, cool. Cool. Okay. Now let's have a final look at the score. Powers at 20 after the first half. Then he got banana bread theory, so 13 for that. And then got 5 for Tilak Verma. That's it, right? Pavas. So Pavas ends on 38, and Pavas, of course, was in the fray till the last second of the quiz. Pavas, fantastic stuff. I think if there was a man of the answer of the match award, I think your answer for chauvinism would win that award today. Pratmesh, what a great quiz! 24, then got 5 for Divana Mastana, then 10 for vomit comment or puke comment, and then very very crucial assist by Rishabh, got 11 for Fauja, saying you actually end on exactly 50 points. Pratmesh, you also win this. Congratulations.
Thank you.
50 50 50. Rishabh, you were on 6, you got 10 for which one in the second half, Rishabh? A boycott. Okay. So, Rishabh, great debut, 16 points. Hope to see you more often here on quizzing. And Shyam had 21. Shyam and had a crazy, crazy run toward the end with 11 for Hershey's Kisses and 10 for Norwegian Wood. Shyam, you answer, you end on answer to Life Universe and everything, 42 points. Thank you so much,
Yeah.
everyone in the chat, for joining. Thank you so much to Pavas, Pratmesh, Rishabh, and Shyam for joining. That's it. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Means a lot. Thank you, thank you.
Bay Area loss this time.
We'll be back.
Not a single one of us. Not a single
Yeah.
one of us. We should combine our scores. That should be total represent.
Amazing, amazing, amazing. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank